throw it out there just like that.
How about the big one?
Eli, he's pretty important to me. I'm raising him like my son, even though he's my grandson.
Eli and Terry are two peas in a pod. Usually if you have one, you have the other.
So what did you learn at school today? We've been pretty tight from the beginning.
He was there when Eli was born, and he was the first person to get to hold him, and he's been on ever since. They're pretty much inseparable.
I got to where I wasn't feeling all that good, and in about 4 months I went from being just not feeling good to really not feeling good. I just couldn't do anything. I didn't eat that well, and I just didn't have energy to do anything.
And he wasn't getting any better. And then it started going downhill. He lost over 100 pounds. I remember Terry was sitting on the curb at Relay for Life because he had gotten really tired. And Eli was helping Grandpa up. And it really got to me that at the time Eli was only 3. And for the 3-year-old to be helping Grandpa get up was, like I said, it got to me because it shouldn't be that way.
One thing led to another, and we started going to the doctor, and they ran a bunch of tests on me, and they found out that I had chronic myeloid leukemia.
Dr. Trung did a bunch of tests and says either you start treatment tomorrow or you will be dead by Friday.
It was devastating, and it was like, what do? You know, he left, and it's like, you know, we have to try something because I'm not ready to go. I'm sorry. I'm you know, there was no decision to make. We were going to try.
Well, I felt real low, you know, he's my brother, and I wanted to do something, even if anything. And then when I found out I was matched for him, I said, all right, this is one time in my life I can do something right.
It wasn't even 4 weeks later when they did the adult stem cell transplant with Vic.
Vic, he saved my life. You know, there is no other way to put it. Vic is the only reason I'm still alive and walking right now is because of him. They hooked Vic up to the machine and harvested his adult stem cells. It took about 2 hours for his stem cells to go into my body.
So as it slowly started progressing up, you could see as his hemoglobin count was coming back up, he was getting stronger.
Before I got sick, I didn't know anything about adult stem cells. The only thing I thought, just like everybody else, when they mentioned stem cells, I thought embryonic stem cells. And now, knowing, I do everything I can to tell people the difference. There's a difference between adult stem cells and embryonic stem cells. Embryonic stem cells are generally used for just testing. Adult stem cells are used for healing people.
It's still amazing that he's here. And like I said, I'd like to keep him for a few more years, and actually a lot more years. He knows Eli needs a strong father figure, and it really gave him something to live for.
You trust in God to carry you through, because between family and faith, you got to have both to survive. My name is Terry Killman, and adult stem cells saved my life.